Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute since I have done a makeup video and I totally missed it. I had so much fun doing this today. But obviously for today's look, I did do a Valentine's Day look for you guys. It's like one of my favorite looks. I've worn this look like 3 times already this month and I got so many compliments on it, so I wanted to share with you guys. And I felt like it fit the Valentine's Day theme perfectly because it has purples and pinks and all that crazy stuff. So it's honestly so easy. I know it doesn't look like it, but I promise you it is. I promise you it is. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I will update you guys on my full foundation routine. A lot has changed, so please keep watching if you want to see how I created this look. Bye guys. Alright guys, so obviously I look a little crazy because I only have my brows on, and I did use Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in shade Soft Brown. They look very harsh because I am very pale, so my foundation is going to help bronze me up a little bit. So first thing I like to do is I like to prime my entire face, and I like using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base right here. This is what it looks like. It's honestly the best. It's not really a face primer, it's more like a base kind of thing, but to me it works like a primer because it really hydrates my skin before wearing the foundation, and also it like freshens up my face. Like it's like a lemony like scent to it, and I feel like, I don't know, it just freshens up my face. So I put a little bit, just a little swipe all over my face. Like this goes a long way, so you don't need a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face except my eyes. I do not want this on my eyes because I do not want them to be I don't want them to be greasy or anything like that, so I just put it everywhere else except my eyelids. And then at the very end, I like to pat it in, make sure it gets inside those pores to smooth out the face. And yep, that's that. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm in the shade Light, because you know, your girl's a Casper over here. So then I'm just gonna like literally put a little dab on each eye. This stuff is very heavy, so that's like literally all you need. And then with my Dirty Beauty blender, why does this thing get dirty so fast? Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just pounce that in all over my lid. I'm like looking this way because this is where my mirror is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tap this in all over my lid because I want to get rid of those veins, and then I also want this, like, the shadows to go on better because it's gonna leave it tacky, so it's gonna like grab on, if that makes any sense. But you know what, this is what I do. Why am I out of breath? That's what I'm in the mood in. So we're gonna use an old eyeshadow palette, like I'm talking old. We're gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I have not used this. Look at that, it's so beat up because I used to use this thing like all the time. The very first thing I start with is obviously my transition shade. So for today's transition shade, I'm going to be using Burnt Orange right here. This is the one. I'm going to go ahead and use a Sigma E40, and I am just gonna, you know, go in hard, tap off the excess, and I'm literally just gonna put this all over my crease. So I use windshield wiper motions to apply, and then I go back and do like circular motions to like just help blend this out. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until I have it all over my crease and it is nice and blended out. So as you see, I put this literally all over my lid, starting from this like outer part of the brow and then all the way in here kind of. So then I just, you know, make sure it's nice and blended out because unblended shadow. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with Red Ochre, I don't know what how to pronounce that name, but this is the shade we're going to be using next. And I'm going to now be using a Morphe M433. And I'm going to go ahead and just press my brush in here, making sure that I have it all over the bristles. Tap off the excess, and now I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right on my outer crease up here, and then like only going as far in where my arch is at. So I don't want to go a little more further in than that. That's kind of like where I want to put it. So I'm going to go ahead and just start by tapping this on the outside of my crease. Hopefully I'm still in here. And then I'm slowly going to like work it in. That's that. And now we're gonna go in with some purples. So for purples, this is just like my base, kind of like, you know, just like that burnt orangey look. So now we're gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection in the palette Bling Boss. So this is what it looks like right here. It's like literally all the purples you probably need. Rockstar, which is this one right here. It's like a nice purple, true matte purple shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Morphe M513, another fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this to kind of just like marry all these colors together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like push it again on my crease, and a little bit further in here too, because you know what, why not? Just gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Literally any highlighter you have is absolutely fine. I'm personally using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rizy highlighter, which is what I'm going to be putting on my brow bone. So I'm going to use a nice flat brush, and I'm literally just going to press this right along that brow bone, making sure that that shadow also at the top is being nice and blended. That same brush that we used earlier for the Rockstar shade, I'm just going to go ahead and lightly blend that in, because I don't want that to be really harsh at the top. Blinding, you guys. I'm going to be using this shade right here. Right on my lid, I'm going to be using also a flat brush. This is like an old one. This is the MAC 242, which is like my favorite brush to like stack on glitters. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz this with some primer water, because the wetter the brush, the more pigment you get. So I'm going to go ahead and press my brush in here, just like so. I'm going to go ahead and just pack this on the lid. Oh, this is so pretty. I haven't used this like in so long. Forget how pretty this one is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just pack this all along my lid. Just like so. So I did get some glitter right in my crease there, which drives me insane. So I'm going to go ahead and use this shade. It's a very deep purple. It's called Mystic. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to go ahead and just pack this right along my crease. Very lightly, just helping that like mattes marry that sparkly shade right there. And I'm going to keep this really tight in my crease, being very careful with it, and just making sure everything is nicely blended in the way. But all I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to line that lash line like I said, very tightly. I do not want to make it thick. If it gets thick, it's because I messed up, okay? Don't come for me. Now that we have our liner and our lashes are coated, all I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes, apply my falsies, and I'll be back. But really quickly, I do want to mention that I'm going to be using the Batty Bee lashes in style Extra. I really like these because, you know, you want to be extra for your date. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. They speak for themselves. I freaking love these lashes. They literally pull any look together, especially on a night out. These are very dramatic lashes. Then again, I'm dramatic, so we match perfectly. All right, so time for the fun part, because the eyes are just kind of like, okay, girl, we got you, we know, whatever. So I'm really just sticking to this NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. It's this one right here. I am in the shade Fiji L5. So this is what I am using. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply some of this with my beauty blender and just bounce this all over the skin, you know. Look at this full coverage. Like, I live. And I like yellow undertones. I hate pink undertones because I feel like it just makes you look like you're blushing all day. Just beat that face up. I know I'm not funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like literally being serious. So next we're gonna go in with my favorite concealer at the moment, which is the Cover FX from Cover FX Concealer Power Play. That's what it's called. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put this under my eye, one little swipe on each eye, and right in the middle, right in the unibrow, you know, just throw a line in there. Why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and just press this in again. This goes a very long way. Like, you see, like, I don't need a lot of it. A lot of girls like to go crazy with the concealer. I personally don't. So that's just me. Now, another thing I've been doing that is very different from something I've ever done is I now bake my under eye and also some other parts of my face, which we'll get into. So I'm going to be using the Airspun powder. I got this at a drugstore. I think I got this at Target, I believe. And this is like, it has a shade. This is Honey Beige. That's just what it's called, Honey Beige. And I'm going to use a dry beauty blender. Yes, I said dry. And I'm going to use this to bake my under eye. So I really want to get that nice and saturated, just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and just go, you know, just pack it on before my concealer sets. And just let it sit. I don't really go crazy with the baking. This is a colored one. I don't really like when it's like white, because then again it makes me look very ghostly. You know, this is just personal preference. You can just get like a translucent one. This one has color, so that makes me look more caked, which, you know, is the look I'm going for. So then I kind of go just like whatever's left on this, I kind of go on my forehead and also my chin, which are the parts I get most oily, which is in the center of the face. And then I just let that sit for a couple of minutes. And then we're gonna go in with bronzing next. I'm gonna be using Give Me Sun by MAC. This one right here. And I'm gonna also use this brush. It's like my favorite bronzing brush. This is Morphe R10. It's kind of dirty, but you know, these brushes are just used for myself, so it's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do some circular motions right where that contour should be, which is like the edge of your ear, like that being like up here of your ear, and kind of like lining it up with the end of your mouth. But I don't like to go all the way in. I just like to keep it nice and high up. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm also gonna put this along my forehead, so the most outer part of my forehead, and also whatever is left on this on this brush, I like to kind of just like contour a little bit my nose. So I'm just gonna lightly blend that out, like just a little light contour, like not even a lot. And then again, I'm gonna go back with this beauty blender, this dry beauty blender with the Airspun powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like bake this bottom part, so that way it kind of makes me look like, you know what I'm like, that fishy face kind of thing. So I feel like I'm talking so fast, but that's because I'm also in a rush right now. I need to go to Costco. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of just like sharpen that line out, make it look more of a contour. This pencil brush now, and I'm gonna be using this Antique Bronze right here. It has like a purple brown tone, just a very weird shade, but it works for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this right on my bottom lash line, get it really nice and tight in there. I don't want it to go really, I don't want to go really crazy with this, because that's just not the look I'm going for. Big, just fluffy, clean brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off that excess powder that I had earlier, and also take out some of that fallout I may have had doing that under lash line. So now, last but not least for the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead again and use Lash Sensational for my bottom lashes. Oh my god, I need to sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze because my mascara is wet. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna be using Peaches MAC with a big, just fluffy brush, rounded brush here. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's what I'm using for blush. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on the apple of the cheeks, kind of centering it more like in the front here, and then just brushing out the brushing it off that way. Now we're gonna be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Omrizi highlighter right here, which is the best. Like, hopefully the camera picks up this glow, because look, check this out. Freaking love this highlighter. So for lipstick, I kind of want to go with a theme. I could have gone nude, but you know what? Why not? No, I just want to go all in. So I'm gonna be using shade Kristen from Kylie Jenner. They have both the lip liner and the liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just line my lips really quickly, and then we'll be back. Now that we lined our lips, I'm gonna go in with Kristen liquid lipstick. Oh, I love this shade so much. So far, this makeup look, it's the next. Because my lips are really chapped, obviously liquid lipstick makes your lips look way more chapped than they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use a lip gloss topper almost. And this is the same thing from Kylie Jenner. This is a lip gloss in the shade Glitz. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this in the center of my lip just to help cover up that those chapped lips a little bit. So it gives it a really pretty sheen. Alright, so last but not least, we're going to go ahead and set our face. I'm going to be using the Morphe setting spray, the continuous setting mist, and we're just going to go ahead and spray this all over the base. Alright guys, well, this is the complete look. You can either curl your hair with this, you can straighten your hair like I did. My hair right now, I cannot take a curl. This blonde is just playing some tricks on me, so curly hair right now is just not an option. So for me, I'm just gonna keep my hair straight. Oh my god, my leg fell asleep. Ah! Hold on, I can't move. But also another thing you can do is alternate this lipstick. You can wear nude, you can wear red maybe. I like to have it pink because, you know, it's still in that Valentine's Day theme. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you probably guys with my next video, which will be on how to properly take care of blonde hair. Very informative video, which I know a lot of people will learn a lot of stuff. So that concludes this video guys, and thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.